Hi there, I'm Sean Osterlink, and I'm coming back to you on my channel, Overcoming with ACT, and I'm here to just present something on ACT today. I wanted to talk about something called experiential avoidance. Experiential, wow, I should probably have already had this written on the board. Experiential avoidance or experiential control. And the way I would describe experiential control or experiential avoidance is that this is the desire that we all have, basically to feel good, to feel as good as we can in the moment, as much as we can, as humans, as creatures. Like we want to feel good, be satiated, have fun, feel happy, have good emotions, these kinds of things. And so we do things to control things in order to achieve that. If it's hot in this room, oh, that means maybe changing the thermostat. If I'm thirsty, I can go get a drink of water. Those are some of the ways that I can cause my body to feel better in the moment. I can control something in that way and feel better. And so experiential control is, how can I control things potentially externally, or even more importantly with ACT, how am I trying to control things internally in my inner world? What am I doing inside myself to try to control? And that often looks like avoidance of things. What am I trying to do inside of me to avoid an unpleasant, unwanted emotion? So a negative thought shows up, or an unwanted kind of thought shows up. Some thought of doom perhaps shows up in my mind. Some thought of something bad that could happen in the future, or perhaps the thought of guilt of the past. Maybe something bad from the past comes up into my mind, your mind, for any of us. And then what do we want to do with it? Maybe our natural response is going to be to just try to shoo that out of the way, get rid of it. Or we try to maybe debate with that thought, maybe do some good old CBT stuff and try to rationalize with it, try to use some positive self-talk to try to shoo that thought away and get it out of there. And so those are just some examples of experiential control. What am I doing to try to get myself to feeling back to a state of better, feeling back to a state of feeling okay again? I want to feel good again. And so then there's this wrestling happening within oneself. I'm trying to get back to okay, and it's not working. I'm getting stuck. I'm getting hung up. And so when that process happens, that can cause a lot of, well, the kinds of psychological issues that would bring someone to counseling. So that's a little bit about experiential control. We might think of this as a tug of war between two sides. I'm going to draw some people here pulling on this rope, and they're pulling against it from opposite sides. There's our happy little rope here. Well, maybe not so happy. And one side is that unpleasant thought showing up, and we don't want it to be there. And so there's this other part of our mind that is pulling against that. So this might be that negative, unwanted experience. And on this other side here is, well, let's say the mind. I think I'm getting that right. I should. I've been learning about ACT for a long time, and I like to teach this stuff to my clients. So here's this tug of war happening. There's a pit. Nobody's winning here. It's just this internal struggle that we can get pulled into. So that's a little bit about experiential control. This is video number 2 for this page. So I'm just getting started here and finding my footing. If you like what you see, well, I guess all the YouTubers I watch say something like, please like this video and subscribe to my page. Feels weird saying that. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later.